We got Matt joining the fray. It's going to be a three-way FFA. Matt is going Soviet is going Russia, which is just insane. No, just quit, Matt. It's all good.
It's too early in the morning, man. You know I woke up about 20 minutes before you messaged me. I just got my coffee. I'm still in pajamas, dude. That's why my camera's off.
What time do you normally wake up, Matt?
Not this late. Anyway, I normally wake up at like 10, but last night I was up very late.
Oh.
Right. So we have Marko in the blue and Andy in the red. So what do we think? Counterattack, Ally versus Sov. If forget these two players for a minute, what's the over under on an AVS on Country Swing?
AVS Country Swing, Soviets.
Yeah, I think it's not too bad. It's just the gold at the start is a bit of a...
Yes. So we're thinking Soviets should have an advantage, but it's not incredibly one-sided.
If Soviet goes 0 here, it's kind of...
Yeah, I agree. It
depends if Andy wants to give him space to sort of... if you get space as ally to sort of build up here, it's all right.
Well, that's what I was... I mean, I'm asking a question because you hardly ever see... Doofus, thank you very much for the resub, man. You hardly ever see Soviets play Allied. Or rather, you hardly ever see Allied play at all on Country Swing. So, Soviets are obviously favored, but I wonder whether it's as much as people really think. And Andy is obviously going for the standard heavy eco build.
I feel like just early game, really, it's like there's a nice advantage for Soviet.
Yeah.
But, with this map update as well, there's like more. You can now go longer game as well, obviously. So, kind of nice for the allies.
Yeah, and I mean Andy's not an idiot, right? He knows which maps to pick. There's a reason he started with dry heat, right? And now he chose Country Swing.
Yeah,
he knows exactly what he's doing, right?
What do we think about Andy not going 0? Because I agree with Rick that there was if Soviets go 0 on his map, I think it becomes very hard for Allied to do anything. But he didn't do that. Do we think that lowers his chances of winning, or does he know something that we don't?
Well, I'll tell you something about Andy, right? He loves playing the mind games. He'll think what his opponent is thinking and try to do the opposite. So he's like, well, he's going to expect me to go 0 here, so I'm not, right? Or something like that. What does it do to his chances? I think it increases Marko's chances at the end of the day. Even if Marko is expecting a rush, it's still so hard to stop.
I would agree with that.
Tanya's out.
Tanya's out. Tanya's going down. There's a drone out. A couple of rhinos. Having not been observer at the start, what's the eco looking like for both of these players? Because I don't have it on the side.
Pretty even.
No, in terms of like what's bank for both of them?
At the moment, Andy is on 2k and Marko is also more or less on 2k. Well, Andy's eco is a little bit better, right? His money's rising slowly. Marko's eco is a little bit worse.
But we've got a ore purifier and now a second war factory for Marko, so that's nice for allies.
Indeed, but look at this Soviet army growing and growing and growing.
I would love to see a battle fortress.
Yeah.
Okay, the radar is out, but until the IC comes out, you're 3 BFs. What does Andy have to go against that?
Marko actually I've never really seen him go with BFs. He normally just goes Mirages.
I've seen him do it once or twice.
Yeah, it's really situational.
Having said that, he's making GGIs now, so probably making the BF actually.
Can we just briefly talk about Andy's miners for a moment? He is moving 2 across now, but he had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that one patch.
Yeah,
with those 2 refineries, and they were kind of blocking each other up quite a lot there.
Yeah, so Tanya in the bottom right here, sentry guns going up, and we're gonna see Andy going to the bottom left here with his army. Tanya comes in, and gets a war factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, not exactly the biggest achievement over the time. Yeah, going in with the Mirages here. Andy's micro horrible, losing quite a few rhinos.
Yep.
Okay, the Dessos were in the flag, but Marko backs off in time.
We do have some three tanks split up on the top. Oh, I didn't deploy in time. The MCV.
Marko's gonna be able to defend this easily.
Yeah.
More Dessos coming in.
Yeah, send him one.
And there are the BFs. Repair the MCV.
Andy going straight through the desolation, not caring at all. But that means his tanks are dying really quickly here. And Marko defending the split as well.
Nice.
Why is it USA versus Iraq with this factions? Because that is the rules of the best of 13. Oh,
a bit of lag there.
A little bit.
Might be me. My like internet company is doing construction or something, and it's like fucking up my internet. It's
Looking good for Marko.
It's looking very good for Marko. I'm not sure. And like the lab is out now. All the miners to go down.
Yeah, but maybe we should give a bit of background here, because the reason it's Allied versus Soviet is because Andy keeps saying, you know, Allied has no chance, Allied has no chance, Soviet is much better, because he's going Allied this month in QM, right? So,
gotcha.
Right, so I think Ricky said, okay, then, you know, oh, and he also kept saying that Marko sucks as Allied. Right? I don't know if he said sucks. He said, yeah, he said he would never get top. He would be like ranked 20 as Allied in QM.
Yep.
But yeah, most of us were saying Marko's Allied.
TGM,
like,
thank you for the follow, man.
So, yeah, put it to the test.
So he's getting more Dessos out, which will at least keep Marko off of his base, and Mirages can't hurt his buildings anyway, really. Marko moving down to left-hand side, expand his aura out a little bit more.
Loaded. Should have Chronosphere.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's rich as all heck, and he's got 5 war factories. Mirages are coming out like instantaneously.
Yep.
Mirage split to the top right, Mirage split in the bottom left, BFs in the center.
Oh.
And the BF's getting caught out there by the Rhinos, and the Dessos in between stop Mirage supporting. That was really nice.
That was a good trade for Marko, though. That favored Marko.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, Andy went right through that desolation and lost most of his rhinos there.
And he's about to lose most of his miners here. This is...
I think he's gonna go for MCV. He can shield it, though. Oh,
yeah. Weather storm and a 6. And that's
You have
that.
lost.
G to the G.
Rockets. The Rockies are a waste of money. No, they get rid of Dessos. If you don't have BFs.
Capture.
I'm talking about the first Rocketeer that Marko made.
Oh, I see.
I disagree with that as well.
It's for a scout. Lots of reasons.
For scout, for harassing, for forcing a flak, it's worth it.
It's absolutely worth it. So what do we think about choosing DMZ against an allied player?
It's going to be NGs for the airport and stuff, I think, from Andy.
I think Allied stopping Russia is so hard. So it has easy money. They just, you know, they go 0, they come in, they have the power drop to reinforce, and I always die to a Soviet rush here. I can never survive a Soviet rush on this map.
Really?
Marko walling in his MCV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the power drop coming in along with so many gems.
Oh, that GI dying there.
That boost at the start of the gems, you can just easily sustain a couple of war factories and stuff.
Yeah, so we'll see what Andy's plan is. Marko is walling in his MCV. He's expecting engineers, and here they come.
Really interesting build, I think, out of Marko here. I've never seen this before. Building your power straight off the airport.
Well, it's auto cap. This is the first time it's auto cap. This is the first time this build is available. And we've seen Marko do this yesterday. He constantly builds off the airport first.
Yes, but no. I mean, it was auto cap during the Armageddon tournament, wasn't it? And nobody in the entire tournament did this. But he gets the airport, and that is pretty devastating.
The eyes, though, it's
yeah, against a bunch of connies and the bunker. Yeah, this is over.
Wow. Oh, that bunker. Smart move. The parrot dropped further away, capturing that with an engineer, placing a bunker.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Wow. And another bunker and a barracks there. I don't know what Marko can do here.
You hit the escape button and then you hit the observe button.
Yeah, GG.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And rhinos are rhinos, and they do drop off as the game goes on. Whereas if you're chronoing in battle forts, you know, they will melt half your opponent's base regardless of whether they've got an IC or not, and you can't protect against a chrono. Mostly, apart from in a few limited ways.
We got Ulray here in the chat. I think.
How did you pronounce his name?
No, I made that up.
Oh, okay. He just followed and I butchered his name.
Oh, all right. Anyway, Mark, Andy in the top left here. Used to be the better position, but now that they added the gems in the bottom right, is it still? I don't know. And Andy and Marko on the bottom right is allied.
Snark, you're gonna have to keep going on the commentary. My headphones battery just died.
All good, all good. You got it. All right. So Marko going with, you notice that War Factory placement there next to the bottom right on the cliff. That means he could put his AFC on top of the cliff there and then make a refinery right there. Now you can make a refinery down the cliff and get those gems early on. This is the new build ever since they put the
Zero
gems
from Andy.
And
no
yeah.
minus from Andy. And an NG.
Seal.
Maybe you should keep the seal at his base to deal with the NG. Could be good.
Yeah, possibly.
I don't know if he can defend it or not.
GGI, if he's to defend for the Rhino. The seal going straight to Andy's base. So this NG is going to go in uncontested. We're going to see what happens here. Here comes the NG. Here comes the NG.
Gets the wall. Oh, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
Seal is still up there.
Yeah, seal's chilling though. All right, it's moving now. And Marko will be able to defend this push from Andy. As the seal comes in, let's see what Andy does to defend it. There is a sentry gun behind the War Factory. Comes out,
Does get the wall.
Nice.
Nice. So they both lose their war.
But he sold his. He lost
it's a
his.
sell versus a loss. Yeah.
Yeah, and Marko building down the cliff here with the new builds on caverns ever since they moved the gems down to the bottom right there.
Both on 3 miners.
Yeah, Marko's gonna be slightly careful.
Another NG for Andy. Andy trying to harass the miners here.
GGIIV should keep the Rhino off. So this is gonna be a rather slow game to start, right? That, you know, both players not vast amounts of money in the bank.
That
Both
NG
them
is
having
coming in
lost
for
their
Andy.
wars.
NG coming in. NG coming
Marko
in.
does
On top
not
of the
see
War
this.
Factory.
Oh my god, he gets it.
Wow. Split second. Last. Wow, that was crazy. Alright. Well, more Rhinos coming in, and Marko has no War Factory.
I have to say, Andy isn't that far ahead, even though he's got 2 War Factories from Marko. He's still only on, he's just got his 5th miner.
Well, he's been building Rhinos in between his miners, which I quite like. You know, it allows him to keep up the pressure as opposed to saying, oh, right, okay, no, build 2 Rhinos and then just go straight miners or whatever. He's mixing it up, which means Marko's not entirely sure what's coming.
Indeed. Oh, I'll take the War Factory there. But the Grizzly comes out to save the day.
Yeah.
Very nice. And Marko cleans up Andy's army without losing a single unit.
Need to change player colors? Very good point. Yes, we'll do that.
Wow, so that was a beautiful defense out of Marko, and Andy's got the radar out. Is he going tech or just desolators? Let's see.
This has got to be tech, right?
Probably this early? I mean, there's no mirages out. There are now. I take that back.
Ah, yes. Okay. I didn't see the lab out. Yeah.
All right. Emptying out 1 IFV to put... Is that a spy or a GI inside instead?
It's a GI.
Yeah,
I think it was a GI.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't hear. Well, let's keep an eye. I'll keep a Vega on that higher feet.
Desolators in a nice position here, and Andy's gonna make a push here with the Desolators. We'll see how good he is at deploying them on time here to make the difference.
We'll
Diving
lose
to
the
the
lab.
Gets it.
Oof. Okay.
Nice use of the Deso there for sure. So Marko loses the lab, but he is stretched out. He's about to get another ore patch here on the left. Andy, on the other hand, has an IC. He is teched up.
Yeah, this is a slightly worrying position for Marko, I think. Having just lost that lab. Neither of them have a huge amount, but Andy is, you know, with that IC, is really quite far ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to see. And this IFV, you know, running around all over the place, being chased by a Rhino. I don't know. That's got to be a spy, right? Why else would he be running it around? Or maybe it's just to make Andy nervous. Who knows?
Nervous.
To make him think it's a spy or something.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was just a GI though, but
I think it was just a GI.
I thought it was a veteran GI, so.
I mean, I guess we'll find out. Using I think Andy thinks it's a seal. Look at that Desolator deployed on his MCV. Right. All right, Rocketeer goes down to Flak Troopers. I love it.
Okay.
Marko coming in hot.
Yeah, let's see if he can push this. I mean, one sentry gun and good.
Oh, the Desolator deploy. Very nice.
Don't want to get caught by that sentry.
Yeah, Marko had to back off, and the Deso love the deploy barracks primary it as the Desolators coming in. The highest level of play here.
That is
This
really
is the thing.
nice.
When Soviets got IC and you're sort of this far behind, it's quite difficult to solve.
Hey, Dean, how's it going, man?
Yeah, I mean, Marko does have map control, so we know this IC won't be offensive. But if it's a good enough defensive IC with these drones coming out, it's going to be used on that. Marko could be in trouble here if he loses his entire army with this.
I mean, those drones will melt.
Yeah. Here they come. Here they come. Marko's running. Sending a few of them to get droned to die far away from his army.
Yeah.
I like that.
And he did save half his army there, which I'm surprised at. I thought Andy would have tried to split the drones up, you know, turn 3. But still gets a very nice chunk of them.
And look at Marko's build here, stretching all the way across to the left.
Marko, I've seen Marko do this quite a lot as Allied. He is not afraid to base walk as Allied.
Indeed.
In a way that most Allied players don't try to do. They'll just go with the MCV mode.
Yeah, bad micro there bad control there for Marko.
That's
but
okay
he
now.
should be able to hold off the Ossa army easily.
Yep.
Oh,
Or not,
that?
and he moves them.
He was fine. He was fine.
Yeah, it was fine until he moved those Mirages.
Yeah.
He does have enough back home to defend, but still that's unfortunate to lose those units.
C is coming up again. And Andy is now stretched across to the top right.
I think, who do you think this is favouring?
I think Andy.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know, Andy has no army. He's got literally one Rhino on the field at the moment.
I mean, yeah, he's
Yeah,
getting
but-
picked off, aren't they?
Marko's got, what, 3 Mirages and a bunch of GIs?
Yeah, it's funny. Both players have no army, crazy amounts of cash, crazy bases all over the place. Interesting, Marko's not going any supers. Just keep stretching, keep spreading out those war factories. But on 4 war factories as Allied, those Mirages start coming out.
Yeah,
really,
they will come out very
really fast.
quickly.
So the only on 3.
IC. There's not much he can do with 2 tanks. Yeah, just
I see the miners.
Run. Nice little tanks. Alright, so Andy will be able to push Marko off a little bit here, but Marko will just turn right back and attack as soon as this IC wears off. Look at those Mirages, so many of them. They just come out so quickly at this point.
I'm building a couple of extra areas. I quite like that. If you got the money to spend, go for it.
Yeah. So Marko's going to push in here to the miners, try and get as many as possible. We're going to see how much damage he can get done here. This could be devastating for Andy Zico.
1 down. 2 down. And there is no defense for this. No racks.
get out of the way from that sentry though.
Click that miner. You
Play
could have
that
gotten
last
them.
miner. You've lost them, except you've lost the Mirages. No, he doesn't.
That's unfortunate. He could
That's
have.
a big kill, though.
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
that? 3 minors?
Loads more mirages coming as well.
Yeah, and Andy is broke, and he's on 3 minors. 30 seconds on that IC, but 2 rhinos. That is over. Nobody in a million years will do it, so you're never looking for it.
And it's
So
also
your
like
eye just rolls over it when you see it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things
100%.
that it only works sometimes. It's not always going to work.
If the other player noticed it, it's not gonna work. If the other player doesn't notice it, it is so crazy and it just works.
Pre-capture on this. This is the first time I'm saying this.
Yeah, so everything is pre-captured this month in QM, and those are the rules we're using.
That will change
yeah,
up how
and
this
the
game,
wall.
how this map gets played.
Completely.
That's a really nice extra bit of money.
Oh, look at Andy using that extra bit of money you spoke about. Here come the
exactly. It
commies.
opens up so many more strategies to use on this map.
He's going to go for the repair center. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he'll flank him with those conscripts, ruin his expansion, right? Marko made his first refinery over there.
Marko has not scouted this.
No.
And the dog is coming up. Marko built, like, okay, running a dog along the bottom.
NG from Marko.
Yeah, Marko's going to use the engines
Oh, but the
as well.
dog. Okay, no.
So Andy's seen that.
Yeah, Andy's definitely seen that.
Marko
Rhino.
has not seen this Connie rush.
No, he has not.
Dude, Marko's going to take the bottom right oil, but okay, here. Puts a pillbox up. But that's not going to stop this.
Nope.
Machine shop is dead.
That
Marko's
ref is
expansion.
dead as well.
Got the oil in the bottom right. We're trying to defend this, and Andy gets that refinery.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Marko does defend his base, but Marko does lose the refinery and expansion on the left-hand side here. So, decent for Andy, but Marko does have 3 oils now versus 1.
Yep. Nice to get those oils, actually.
Another NG out for Marko. Is he going for the 4th oil? Oh, he's repairing his tanks first. I like that.
Repair shop, maybe?
Using that 1 Rocketeer to get chip damage on those rhinos, always a nice thing. Forces the Soviet player to make a flag track.
So what are we looking at? 4 miners. 4 miners to 4, but 3 oils.
Okay, so Andy's walking an NG to the bottom right here. Marko gets an NG onto the service.
Onto the service depot. Oh, he saves it.
Okay,
He needed to
Marko.
waypoint that. He'll get it if he
Yeah.
waypoints it.
Another sentry gun comes up. Marko
We'll
could
get
still
it
get the
now.
top right oil or something
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, I'll be a better bet.
And but he does. You notice he did kill Andy's NG that he was trying to walk down to the bottom right oil.
Did
back.
somebody see that Patriot that Marko stuck down? Can somebody explain that to me?
No? Where is that?
It was next to the AFC. I
did he
just
sell
saw
it?
him sell it.
Oh,
That's got to have been a
mistake.
misclick.
Indeed. So Marko, where's Marko's NG after? Did he lose it?
Yeah, I can't see it now.
I think he lost it. Marko going in here onto the mech shop. Gonna get it.
Oh.
But at what cost? No, he does back off.
Yeah, but up
Ooh,
that
really
cliff.
bad for him.
No.
Really bad for Marko here. And he
not
could just walk through and clean up Marko's army. That's gonna power drop on the cliff there. That's really annoying for Andy's miners, but Marko needs to defend his base now.
Let's GIS in that bunker, yeah.
GS on the cliff, very annoying. Andy has to make a desolator to deal with those. And this flag track, finally Andy's gonna get his oil back, even though there is a pillbox behind that oil on the bottom right. I think Andy wants to get it back. Here he goes. Another pillbox comes up and clicks the NG.
NG goes down.
Marko saves it. And this Rocketeer, noticing the flag track is AFK, well, away from home, gonna be annoying. Another
The flag
track
track's
is
AFK. Right,
And Marko
machine
goes to
shop.
mech shop again?
I think Andy's gonna go in on top of him now. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Andy's army's scary.
Oh.
Okay.
Why
I
did you
think
back
Andy could
off?
go in though. There.
Yeah, I think he could have.
Definitely should have gone.
Yeah. He out tanks him, and his tanks are 30% better.
Yeah.
Alright, drop top right. On the oil.
Oh, yeah.
So Marco's gonna get that.
Oh, Marko still has 3 oils. Okay.
Yep.
That's nice for him.
Indeed.
Good eco.
Deso's coming out of the machine shop.
These
Racks.
GIs still on the cliff.
Yeah, I think Andy might have meant to prime his first racks.
Okay, here we go.
Walking up, para dropping the top right. Okay, cleaning
the
up
range
these
does
guys.
mean
Get in the bunker.
Yes. No, they've gone too close. Andy's seen it.
See him? No.
And Connie's gonna get in there.
Raced.
BFs.
Yeah. BFs, yeah. 2 BFs and then Mirages.
Nice. So what are we looking at? 4 wars. Radars there.
Little split from Andy. Okay. Going for the MCV.
Yeah, Marko does notice it though, sending the Mirages to respawn, and he's gonna lose at least one Rhino here.
Chasing him.
Right. Now on the right hand side, a bit slow to respond now, Marko.
Yeah, loses the power, but nothing else. Again, we spoke about this late game. I feel Allied has the advantage. So what is Andy's plan? What is he can't engage Marko now face to face. Not with the Mirages and the BFs. So
The
what is
IC,
he- well,
the IC was.
yes.
Also, do we
Andy's-
point out that the oil top left is gone?
Oh, I didn't notice.
I
that.
only just noticed it. So it's 0 to 2 oils in Marko's favor.
Yeah. And another little split from Andy here, but Marko also setting a splinter force of Mirages here to attack these miners as Tesla code comes up and a big engagement here.
what was-
Goes MCV. Huge Deso bomb loses the MCV,
He's
but
okay.
he's gonna
I think
defend.
Marko's got this though. I think the Mirages, there's too many. If he could get rid of the lab.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
for the lab,
Shield,
diving for the
shield.
lab, and does he get it? Does he get it? He gets it!
What?
Wow, so Marko, no lab, has to go on the offensive now, but with
Yeah.
Desolators, that's going to be very hard. Another split from Andy in the bottom left, just got Marko's other oil and is going into his base now. I don't think Marko notices that.
Nope.
On to the War Factory.
Losing that lab was huge.
Okay, Marko can see this.
Ooh, loses one War Factory, about to lose
Now he's
another
seen
one.
Ah!
Loses the energy and the seal.
That's rough.
That is very rough.
If I'm Marko spamming air now, just loads of air units.
Yeah.
Use that money.
Yeah, so much going on now. There's a paradrap on top of Andy's barracks in the right-hand side next to the machine shop, just chilling there. Andy going in with 4 rhinos here on the right, going for Marko's miners. Marko in the meantime chasing. Alright, got rid of Andy's split in the bottom left. Who's in a better position here, guys? I'm a little confused.
Marko needs to. Yeah, okay. Rocky spam
Thing
is
is-
coming now.
If Marko does go air, Andy can still defend. He's got an MCV, so he can make flash and stuff. It depends how long this goes on.
But Andy's broke.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just worth pointing out. This has been a topic for this. This happened this game and in game number 1. Marko's eco was better than Andy's. There were several points where Andy ran out of cash.
And obviously, as well, Andy's always saying Sov's eco is OP, but
Oh, that's Desolator. Okay, close one. Close one.
Yeah.
I mean, Andy's use of Desolators is pretty damn good. Not perfect control, but he does remember to constantly use them.
And he puts them in the right place as well. It's not just about, walking up. If you can try and push Mirage, you can sort of shepherd Mirages in particular ways, can't you? And try and trap them. Which is really nice to see.
Anti-air is out for Andy. There's a ton of Rocketeers. Harriers coming out now to try and snipe these flaks.
Yeah.
this is if Andy can hold on, he can like just deso camp with flak. and make
Yeah,
nice
he's got the lab out. So I see his camp.
camp.
Indeed. Indeed, this is not looking too hot for Marko at the moment. He needs to make a move before that IC comes out, before it's too late. He's trying to eliminate the anti-air with the Harriers, but more keeps coming out. Coming in with the Rocketeers.
The harbor.
Right, Marko's looking for a push now.
Okay, this could be this could be good.
Oh,
and his money is looking a bit on edge here.
Yeah, I think this is it. This is it.
This is it.
Yeah, Marko with a final push.
Yeah.
Desolator's dying as soon as they come out. MCV goes down. There's a Desolator there. Deploy them! Deploy them!
No.
And he doesn't deploy them. He could have gotten in value there.
Trade.
Trying to trade here. That's not a good idea. Marko's Rocketeer's chilling in Andy's base. And oh my god.
Not enough.
Great game. Great game, though.
A brilliant game. Yeah, Zem makes a good point. Maybe Andy's used to putting all his miners on one ore patch as allied and Yuri. And as Soviet, that's the most different, you know.
Yeah, I mean, how much mining time did he spend moving his group of 7 miners from one ore patch all the way to the other?
Yep.
The other thing is like miner control that Marko and all of those guys do.
Yeah, microing their miners so that they're not mining far away from the refinery.
Yeah.
And dumping when they're broke.
Yeah, dumping them as soon as they're sort of full.
Yeah. Which again, as a Yuri player, you never need to do. And as an ally player, you need to do a bit less because of the chrono. But as Soviet, it becomes a bit more important to micro your miners. Or micro them in a different way, I should say.
Yeah, you should still do it as allies, but
yes.
Good
But you
map
can
choice
obviously
here from
hop
Andy.
them across to different refs, and so that speeds. So if you've got 7 on one patch, you can get 2 over to another much more quickly, and your eco stays a lot more stable.
Wait, what's going on here?
why is he moving? Okay,
Moving
moving
to
He's
the
going
other
for those
gem
gems.
patch? Okay, he's going to be hyper aggressive here. I actually like this out of him.
I think this is really good.
Yeah, ref up here and then another war factory.
Yeah.
Or it's moving to Marko.
He's going straight into Marko's base. He's going to want to spam those sentry guns. Marko going GGI IFVs here to defend.
Which is not the build.
Wow.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
And
about
GI is coming out. I like that.
Lloyd. Yep. Doesn't get a body block.
Probably wouldn't get
Got a micro on the things.
Yeah, he wants a bunker.
He wants the bunker. I think
So
he went
many
too
good
close.
Yeah, he did. He should have built a bit further away, shouldn't he?
Bunkers out. Bunkers out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Marko needs to target those tanks with the GGIs.
Yeah.
But no, Marko's on top of this with too many GIs and the boxes already spread out. This is a fail.
I think it was too close. Too far away, and you don't get the damage. But
yeah, if you go a bit further away, you can build towards him.
Yeah, and he was in like a sort of sea or on a wide edge of Marko's space.
Yeah, but speaking of that, that was bad control from Marko there with the GGI if he's targeting conscripts instead of tanks, losing them to the sentry gun, and he might still be able to defend this, but he definitely could have done a better job doing so.
Really nice idea. Could have worked. I think if he maybe stuck it at the top and worked down from that ref.
Destroyed the ref, and then you get on the war factory.
Very possible, but now Andy's on the back foot. He's got a terrible refinery, 1 miner, and that's it. No MCV, nothing to defend. Marko's going to clean up his tanks here.
That's basically over now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's game right there. I mean, Marko could just spam pillboxes and grizzlies, and he'll be fine. He's on 3 miners compared to 1 miner, so there's no competition here. 4th miner comes out from Marko.
Miner down.
Yeah,
I mean, he's fine.
bit of BM there saying, actually, I don't need to bother building.
AFC or anything,
Yeah, or even tanks. I'm just gonna keep building miners. And then again, this is how you lose games. By being arrogant, never confident, but I don't think that's what we're gonna see here.
Yeah, Marko's marking those miners perfectly out of harm's way,
Yeah.
and Andy is completely broke. Marko on 4 miners versus Andy's 1 miner. Not much of a
Never-
competition here. Oh my god, and that brings the score to 4-1. Alright. Dorado Descent, Marco's on the top left, Andy's in the bottom right. What does Andy need to change in his strategy? Why is he not succeeding in beating this allied player as a Soviet player?
Eco so far has been.
Yeah, Eco.
probably-
I have high hopes for Andy on this map.
All right. I mean, we're gonna find out. I definitely.
What?
I mean, you don't see Andy. You could see that he doesn't use Sov constantly because Soviet players are so good at kiting the Grizzlies in a way that they outrange them and going around and being annoying and just, charging in when they need to charge in. And Andy does that, but not to like the precision that you see Legend doing that or Quas, right? when they play Soviets.
No, that's true. Okay, NG and a flak.
All right, that's one way to do it. Let's
Two
see double
NGs and
NG
a flak.
And let's see Marco's response here. GI's coming out, but if Andy's any good, he'll crush that GI before he deploys. Right. Dog in the area. Also, the advantage of flag tracks over IFVs is
They can crush.
they can crush and they can kill.
They shoot.
All right.
Oh!
He clicked that. Marko clicked that NG.
Yeah.
I mean, he must have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Wow, that is
Waypointing?
insane.
Okay, waypoint for the flak there.
what's he gonna go for?
Yeah, Andy usually doesn't like waypoints. He
No.
claims that it's much better to control your NGs manually than waypointing.
Wants something up here, doesn't he? He wants
Harrier. Who
Oh.
gets a
I'd
shot
just
off
go
on
for the
flag.
AFC. I mean, opportunity lost. I don't know why he didn't
Yeah.
go for the AFC.
Yeah, it was easy picking.
Yeah, not as good as a war, fine. But it's, it will hurt. Okay,
On the flip side, it is 6 miners versus 5.
yep. And Andy's moved bottom left, so that's the 7th miner there.
Oh, wow.
I don't
Another NG.
I don't like this because
Harrier out.
there's pills everywhere.
The plane is doing work. Nice.
Pills everywhere, and the Harrier's gonna put those on low health, and they'll die immediately, and then the pillboxes can target.
No way.
Yeah. NG flak counts on the fact that the flak track will be fodder for the NG,
Yeah.
right?
And if it's got 2 ticks of health left, it's not going to do much, is it?
Andy's eco now is booming.
Absolutely.
Going.
What do you guys think of this build, by the way? The moving bottom left versus base walking to the gold and sort of right-hand side, which you quite often
yeah.
see if you spawn bottom right.
I'm
Yeah, if
actually
you've got-
against it.
If
I'll
you've got
tell you-
space,
You're
Well,
against
I'll tell
moving
you-
or move or base walk? Which do you prefer?
Moving. I'm against moving because by the time you wanna move, right, you already have enough eco to just spam a few war factories before you move, and that's worth more.
Yeah, I think over the last 6 months we've certainly seen a transition to the base walking to the right hand side build as opposed to the move build. I think it's become a lot more popular, certainly in the games that I've casted.
Yeah, and again, one thing you can do here as Soviet.
seal on the bottom right.
It's spy.
no,
No, that was a spy.
Was it a
And
spy?
he got in. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah, got it. Was
So
yeah.
Andy's
gonna
in
be-
trouble now.
Mm-hmm.
Marko, AFK.
Yep. There's your vet mirage.
That's game, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's not over till it's over, but it definitely gives the right a really, really big advantage.
Yeah, and it's just losing those tanks like this. It's sort of it just bit by bit. It's
Although, Andy's sitting here on 11k, Marco's on 3, right?
That
If
is
Andy can keep pumping out tanks and keep Marko in this little top left box, you can take, 1/2, 2-to-1 trades, and Marko can win every time with the vet mirages.
powers him. Yeah.
But after a while, Marko's going to run out of steam, and Andy's just going to continue to blob across the map.
I agree with that. I mean, Andy's on 4 war factories, and he could spam out. Look at this Rhino army. It's huge. It's scary. And, you know, one thing that Soviet players don't do enough versus Mirages is mix in dogs, because infantry reveal Mirages when they're next to them, right? That's the problem with brutes. And when dogs are next to Mirages, they actually reveal them, and the Rhinos auto-target them.
Yep.
So it's unfortunate Andy doesn't mix in dogs, but he still could overwhelm with numbers.
Labs out. So we'll see the IC soon. No BFs. Still sitting on
Tanya,
the
if you're on the right, where's that Tanya going?
Tanya, yeah.
On the right-hand side.
We do have a Deso out.
Oh!
Okay, kill 2. He's got a plane and a Rocky here. Can deal with that.
Yeah, Rocky
Tanya's chilling
in.
on the right.
Yep. I think she likes those gems, right?
Yeah.
Marko is on 3 war factories or purifier, spy. It's so hard to beat an allied player when he gets to this point.
Tanya, bottom right, nuke reactor.
Oh,
Lab. Reactor.
Oh no.
Oh, he's got another nuke reactor on the left.
Oh, he does.
Oh, nice. I didn't even notice that.
Oh no.
Really, really nice. The IC is counting down. The drones are out. Is Marko going to make NGIVs or... Alright, splitting off a few.
Bit of a split on the bottom left.
Yep.
Going for miner, I think.
But those are Desos.
Oh.
You could probably get that miner.
2 minutes on this IC. I think this IC is going to make or break the game.
Yeah.
Indeed, it could be devastating for Marko. There's a lot of rhinos on the field. Combined with an IC, it's going to be really bad.
For the drones. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely should make
40
NGs.
seconds.
There are two NGs out, there are 2 IVs out, but he's not putting them in.
And look at the miners being lost. 2 have
Bottom
gone
left.
down.
And he's making more miners out of the war factory.
Good. He should.
Indeed.
Okay. 2 IFVs with them.
Okay, split for Marko all over the place. Let's see what's going on here. On the right-hand side, Mirages. Oh.
And Desos are
Picking
not
up
going to
so
cut it
many.
against that Mirages.
Marko needs to get this IC popped off here, not in his base.
Here come the drones. Gonna retreat a little bit. Rocketeers come into position.
Oh, the IVs! They both got drones and they're miles from each other.
Oh, wow. Alright. Drones popping. I think Marko could still hold.
I think he can still hold. It's Vet Mirages.
Yeah, and on the right-hand side, cleaning up all of Andy's miners there with the Mirage split.
And now moving that MCV. Andy is broke again.
Well played.
And it's kind of been the story that Andy looks pretty good at the start and then just kind of loses steam representing his teammate.
Definitely looking that way so far.
Tech building captured.
Andy is the comeback
Player
team,
defeated.
so
He
I'm
is?
not going to count him out. But it's looking grim. Andy needs to switch something up. He needs to have a different strategy. He needs to do something to, you know, I don't know. Something needs to change here, and he needs to start winning games if he wants to get anything done in this series.
Yeah. Best of 13, right? So it's not match point yet.
Nope. Not yet. Rick, were you expecting this outcome, like Marko being this much ahead in this series? I wasn't. I definitely was not expecting it to go this crazy. 5-1? No way. I thought it would be close like yesterday's series. I knew Marko had a chance because I know Marko was great at Allied, but I never thought it would get this far.
That's a very good point, Rick. Snark, what's your opinion on it?
On what?
Sorry, I was there.
Oh my god. I lost you there for a second. I'm like, wait, what? Is he muted? What's going on? But
right, no.
NGs.
Marko being a noob, not mining out gems. There we go. Goes back onto gems.
Good old NGs.
No, Rick, Snark was just saying, what were you expecting? This kind of gameplay, this kind of score?
like, what was that AVS Tony that Iverhawk held?
Ah, yes. Oh, the power.
That's it. And
Okay.
here come the sentry guns.
This could be devastating. This could be a repeat of DMZ. And we got a Rhino coming in on the left-hand side.
Okay, he's defended that. I think that's okay.
Oh, sentry gun down the cliff.
Yeah.
Ooh. Good. Finally in trouble. Let's see if he can save it as the Rhino keeps harassing. While Marko trying to get rid
He
of these
gets
sentry
the
guns with the
ref.
knife. Yeah.
Marco's not seeing the MCV.
No, I think he has.
Needs to repair it. Needs to
Oh,
repair
shit.
it.
It's
Needs
close.
to repair it.
It's dead.
Needs to repair it.
Oh,
He had the money.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
He never repaired it.
Oh.
There we go. So this is the switch we were talking about.
Yeah.
This is why we said don't disregard Andy at any point. He knows how to overwhelm his opponent. He knows how to make him have to concentrate on way too many things at once and overwhelm him.
Right.
I need it. He doesn't need it, actually.
If you are Andy right now.
He's broke. Anthony's broke.
Yeah. What are you
Marko
building?
needs
Same amount of
something.
miners, so he's just gonna chill.
Two,
if I
three,
were
four,
Andy, I
five,
would chill,
six.
eco up, maybe spam sentry guns like a lunatic.
What's on
anything.
the left here? What is that? Is that a GI in a IFV?
Yeah, it's GGI. Yeah, it's GGI.
But there's an NGI.
There is an NGI feed down bottom.
Yeah.
Andy's fine here.
He's repairing his tanks. I love it.
He can just chill here. NG doesn't get it.
Okay, low power. Well, no, not low power.
That's
but
game over. This is game over.
If he
It's
takes
the
that
tech
back.
power plant.
Yeah.
And drones coming out.
Drones. Brilliant. Definitely the right thing to build.
Again, at this point, Marko's going to be very hard pressed to find any solution to break Andy.
Yeah.
And I believe that Andy wins this game. I mean, anything can happen, but it's looking pretty grim for Marko.
Should spam GIs.
I mean, he's got more cash than he's wasting, that's for sure. He's spamming dogs at the moment.
Desos.
for fodder.
There we go. Mark has no response to this.
No, that you can't do anything.
Yeah, if he tries to go now.
again,
Left
it could
crack,
be that
left crack from Marko.
charging the bunker. Good micro out of Andy.
Yeah.
Charging the rhinos in as he's targeting the bunker again.
Oh, lag.
Oh, Snark?
Snarky.
Yeah, was that me?
Yeah.
Possibly.
I told you my internet company
Ah.
is going. It could be problematic if it happens again. I'll just leave.
But I think that's... Oh, across the gold?
Again, it doesn't really matter at this point, right?
Okay, and Andy's building miners behind it. Well,
Yeah,
it matters insofar as the only way Andy loses is if he makes a mistake. So, you know,
huge mistake.
I'm pointing out these mistakes as a, okay, well, in 5 minutes if Andy loses, maybe we can point it here as the reason why. But yeah,
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's definitely a good point.
you know,
I don't think Marko's making tanks. Is he making tanks?
He is.
yeah, Grizzlies keep coming out.
If Marko wins, I'll eat my hat.
Yes, if Marko wins, I will go out and buy a hat and then eat it.
Yeah, let's all eat hats.
Nice Tesla deploy there.
Very nice.
But Marko still with perfect micro there, but it doesn't, again. Alright, let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can get something done here. But with the Desolators, the drones, the Soviet player is so hard to break.
Oh, he's got
Early
an
game
engine.
highlights. That's nice.
Man, if he wins,
This is insane.
he's
don't
kind
see
of
why.
he's got him backed into a corner a little bit.
He does.
But you know, this has happened to Andy in the past. He's in such a good position that he'll spam miners, he'll do foolish things, and then once in a while he'll lose because of it.
If Marko gets an elite here, he wants an elite. Repair that. He needs to repair that.
He's lost it.
Oh,
And there's GG. Yeah, he isn't that elite. Good call, Eric.
I feel like he should have carried on a little bit.
Matt,
Hmm?
my internet keeps flaking out. I'm gonna leave here.
Okay.
All right, and I'll watch the stream.
Okay.
Oh, okay, mate.
You can stay in the chat.
Oh.
Oh, he's gone.
Are you? Yeah, he's not loading currently.
No, he's
actually.
not. He said his internet's gone.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
think.
Are you still loading in?
No, the game just started on black screen. Are you out?
No, I'm still on the loading screen.
Okay, Andy's returned. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, I'll come back.
Yeah, we'll quit out.
Cool. Snark, please. That's a shame.
I thought it'd at least stay in voice chat.
Yeah.
I just heard that you guys said I should stay in voice chat.
It
so-
should like if you refresh the stream, it should only be like a couple of seconds. So even if you don't do play-by-play, you can tell us what you think.
Sure, for sure. Sorry, yeah. I'll stick around. So 5-2 for Marko. I mean, you know, Andy did get another win out. Could be a shift in momentum here. Could be something's gonna change. But I do want to mention that the only reason he got that win was because he managed to NG that power plant, tech power plant in the beginning. Overall Marko with, you know, sentry guns all over the place and rhinos at the same time. Not an option on jungle.
Not an option on jungle.
No. I think Marko made a mistake though by not repairing his.
Oh God, absolutely, yes.
And not getting there quick enough. But yeah, those are the things that happen. So
100%.
Eco management on this map with the ore patches spread out quite far. I think jungle is a pretty 50-50 map for Allied and so. Would you be inclined to agree?
Yeah, it's a pretty damn fair map here.
yeah.
I think if Andy doesn't win, I'm making a prediction now. If he doesn't win, it'll be because he's got 6 miners on one patch and then he moves them all to the other. Which I
feel
really...
like this map favors. I feel like this favors Marko. This map.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Personally, yeah.
Yeah, again, the more straightforward a map is, I think the better it is for Marko, because the less... I mean, Andy's so good at, you know, going
Andy's
around...
brilliant at shenanigans.
Overwhelming with an NG coming from here, an NG coming from here, rhinos coming from the center, pillboxes being spammed for the building, doing so many actions at once that reacting to all these actions
welcome
is
to
so
playing.
hard.
Welcome to being a Yuri player. Yeah. I mean, Andy's got to know that he's got to know that he's got. All right, sorry. Let me start again. The games he's lost, he's got to have an idea as to why he lost, and he's a smart enough guy that I think he's got to recognize that eco is part of it. So hopefully he tries to make some changes here. A couple of flag troopers.
Yeah. Oh.
Beautiful. I love it.
I love it.
You don't see them very often.
No.
Do you?
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Oh, he's
both-
putting them in the flag.
Okay. Interesting.
Really, really nice. Really nice.
Both players teching.
Yeah, well, Andy's going to do an IC, and camp. Deso camp. Oh, what's in here? What is that? What is that? On the bottom.
In the IFV.
Yeah.
I didn't see. I was too mesmerized by the sight of flak troopers in a professional game to look at Marko's base.
Nice to see those flat troopers come out.
Always nice when you see players utilize underutilized.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice there. So Marko's grabbing map control, and Andy's deciding, I'm gonna chill. Come at me.
Yeah, Deso camp here. What can Marko do? I think just lots of splits and.
Yeah. NGIFVs being
He's good
built.
at going for his eco, and
Yeah.
behind.
Sure. I mean, Andy, this sort of worked for him last game, but that was only because Marko didn't have an MCV.
Yes. Right. Andy on 9 minus. Marko on 6.
IC is ready.
Um,
Marko. Oh.
got 2 walls to.
Plan here.
The drones and tank on the top left. Marko needs to make sure this IC doesn't get popped too close.
He's got the NGIFVs to repair against the drones.
Nice sat on this bridge because it's like the tanks can't go through very fast.
That was a missed IC there, wasn't it?
That's that's not gonna do much. As
He
long as
gets one of the NGIVs.
Oh.
But he doesn't get the big ball of mirages.
It's nice to for Marko to sit on that bridge there.
Yeah, even countering the split
Green
very
ball-
nicely.
Okay, right. We'll have a look at those in a second. But there are
Choppers
IFVs
online,
going
yeah.
down to deal with them.
Choppers are kind of annoying for allies.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Because if you
GGI,
look,
he's
the
comfortable.
missiles aren't
good.
hitting.
Battle lab.
Battle lab.
Shield. Where's Marko's tanks? Okay, Marko's on the left with some Mirage. Elite, I think.
Yeah, the mirages will clean them up if you drop them. That's the issue. Did we see? We saw a miner pop up top left. Andy going in for the lab again, but he won't get it. There's mirages there. Right, so
Very
tanks on
very
the bottom
impressive.
right.
okay.
Very impressive reaction here out of everyone, right? He keeps splitting, he keeps, and then he brings out the choppers and he reacts. So this is why I love watching games on this level.
There is a lot going on here.
Those two tanks are gonna kill those Mirage. What else is going?
Kill the RVs. Take them out while they're
We should.
there. Mirage is in the back of Andy's base.
Oh yeah, nice.
Do you take out one miner?
They're dead by the choppers.
Yeah. There's two more. And
IV? What's in the IV at the bottom? Okay, it was a
don't know.
Who's in a
GI or
better
a spy, but
position
it's
now?
dead now.
Where's Marko's? Oh, you don't want to get caught by those choppers.
Nope.
Who do you guys think is in a better position?
It's looking pretty nice for Randy.
It is looking very nice for Andy.
Nuked out. He's loaded. He's got
Yeah.
15k.
15k versus 2k.
Yeah, and these choppers are well annoying. Like,
Yeah.
you can just keep harassing. And, it's like that thing with allies when you've got to look out for Rockies and planes.
Yep.
And stuff. It's like,
I like seeing these choppers. It's really nice.
yeah.
Andy
Marko.
needs to move his into me.
Oh, yeah. IC's ready. Oh, he's got the Desos coming out of there.
Oh.
Should Marko die for this? Choppers at the top.
Marko's army is split currently.
Where's his? Okay, he's gonna go for some miners. And these miners are got 4 miners not doing anything.
Yeah.
There's a Deso there though. Choppers are gonna get something battle lab. Oh, shields it.
That's
Maybe
a
an
lot
elite
of
IV coming.
choppers
Yeah,
gone.
elite
Elite
IV.
IV.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Wow.
It's looking better for Marko now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
I think he spent too much money, too much time on the choppers. Once the counter is made, once there's enough 5Bs on the field, you want to switch back to overwhelming
Yep.
rhinos.
Yeah, that's the thing is you
There's
Gotta keep
Mirage down
reacting.
there.
Mirage is on the top left. Gonna go for some miners probably. IC ready very soon. 1 miner. More chopper. More choppers.
Really,
BF Marko.
I love seeing it go to this late game where
Yeah.
both thirds have expanded and
Got some tanks tanks and drones on the bottom.
Yeah, if he can take out Marco's MCV, that's a nice point to put him in. Stops the chrono. We got 2 battle forts out.
Gonna struggle to stop this.
Yeah, the IC.
He's gonna yeah, he needs some repair.
I see those drones. I see those drones.
Yeah.
There we go. I know the Mirage is battle fort in the top left.
2 elite IFVs now.
And there's no, yeah, and there's no full shield, so he got baited earlier.
Miners.
Wow. Devastating. 3 war factories, 11 barracks. That's insane.
Yeah, this is an interesting game.
This is, and Marko now sitting on 20k, Andy on 8. Andy on 2 miners, 3, 4. He's having to build miners in the top left.
Yeah. Interesting. It's tough. It's tough to call. I don't know.
Yeah.
And again, Marco's not making supers, so
No.
I think he just wants to overwhelm him with.
BF's in again, and then oh my god, he's built 6 miners, and now they're all gonna go down.
And he needs to do something. Like he needs to go in now with the choppers. No, he should have gone in with the choppers and the tanks. Choppers flying.
Elite IFV in the bottom left. Oh! But there's another one.
Wow.
Lab goes down.
Looking good for Marko.
It is starting to, isn't it? Yes.
I think it's over. Slowly.
Yeah, I think Andy's run out of steam here. It was looking very good for him.
Yeah, it was.
Marko did seem to hit in a couple too many places.
Yeah, he seems to just make the right decisions.
You know, the battle forts and the miner line at the top left.
Yeah.
Really screwed over Andy's eco.
And lots of action, just making things happen in different places.
And the elite IFV in the bottom left, of course, yeah.
Is that MCV down? Okay, you shield it. Nice. Mirage.
It should still die.
Yeah. Okay, he's got the Mirages coming out here now. Yeah, that's down.
Another elite IFV in the bottom left.
This is back and forth.
Random elite rhino.
What's Marko making?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter at this point with Andy's eco and these elite IFVs going all over the place.
I haven't had a fat lady sing yet, Snark.
That is true. That is true.
But I do wonder with these 2 BFs, even if it does come down to a couple of buildings versus a couple of buildings, Rhinos don't have a good track record against BFs. Oh, nearly goes down. I think that's...
Player defeated.
Oh, wow, what a game.
I mean, again, the reason this came about was because Andy was talking about Soviet versus Allied, so we offered him this matchup. It's not fair for Andy because he never plays Soviet. It's not really fair. This doesn't show his skill.
No, not in the slightest.
He did say that he'd beat Marko, and he also didn't really, in my opinion, didn't really give Marko credit for being a good Allied player. But
yeah, for sure. Again, the only person Andy could blame is himself. But I'm saying, you know, it doesn't showcase Andy's skill.
Oh no,
because he's not a Soviet player. But definitely, when you goad and when you trash talk and when you accept, you know, this kind of matchup, you gotta face the consequences.
Yeah. Andy's a sick player. He's a great player.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Ooh, I was hoping to see Korea. That would have been good.
That would have been certainly interesting.
Yeah.
Marko trying to copy a Weedy there. Talking of copying, Legend's been very quiet in chat. He's on page 57 of his notepad of how to copy Andy and Marko tactics.
But Matt, Legend is actually facing Marko right after this series.
Is he?
I don't know if right after, but yeah, they're supposed to face each other like now in an hour, something like that.
Drone NG in this flak.
And the MCV move.
Classic strat. Oh. No. No. Denied.
Here we go.
No, it's not a nice way to go.
Okay.
He wants to get a bunker up.
Yep.
Big time. He really wants to. I can see it.
We got the... this
Yeah.
is doable.
Ooh, it is.
It's going sentries.
This might come off actually this time.
Okay,
it might
yeah.
be moving.
And he's
Marko should
damaging the miners at the same time.
Doing good.
Can you get a bunker in range of the MCV?
Ooh, the tanks.
Addy, thank you for the resub.
Leave your
9
MCV,
months.
man. I'll sell
Baby
it.
time.
Yeah.
He gets the MCV.
Yeah, this is rough.
Get low power. Yeah, okay.
I think yeah, he's done his work. Now he's moving. He's done what he
Yeah,
needed.
and now he's moving bottom right to get the gems.
Oh my god.
Yes.
He's like, I've done what I needed to do.
Brilliant. Absolutely. I mean, when he tried doing this on Divide and Conquer, it didn't work out for him. But,
And it was looking like it was going to be the same. But he realized he wasn't in a good position and he moved.
yeah. Yeah.
Right, you need bunkers. He needs to get the hell out of there. Base trades. Marko wins the fight here. Not in rhinos alone, but if those GIs get in,
Not like that.
spam GI and tanks. If Andy gets a radar up, it's GG again.
It's a shame Marko didn't get a AFC up.
Yeah,
before he
it's
fought,
exactly the same as Stardust.
Yeah.
Identical.
Exactly.
3 miners. Yeah, there's an extra ref here, but and going back in, taking out another miner. Yeah. Andy is only on 1 miner.
Wow. Yeah, he's broke. Marko.
What's in his
got
IFE going down? It's just got to be a GI, right? Yeah, it's GI.
Yeah.
Sells
Oh, he
the
sold
war?
the war. This actually, Marko could actually win still. If I was Marko, probably go for, I don't know. Oh, he's got some GIs in the top.
Yeah, but 3 GIs can't take out a sentry.
No.
What is this? 8 rhinos? Marko needs a lot to take out these. Bunker. Yeah.
Oh, he got the ref.
Oh!
That didn't matter really because he's got his other ref down at this expansion. What can Marko do here?
Base.
That could work.
Oh.
Quite. Yeah, if he gets this ref, that's pretty devastating. Damn, man. I think he can
versus
do it.
Sove next.
I think he can do this.
I don't think he can.
I don't know.
Oh, the GDIs! They went right past the bunker.
Yeah. He should have deployed him from barracks. I think Marko can win.
Why not SVS? Because it's supposed to be like their worst faction, right? You'd say Andy is better at Allied than he is at Sove, and you'd say Marko is better at Sove than he is at Allied, right? Fair comment. I'm not sure how I feel about Andy mixing up his... Oh, sorry. Splitting up his rhinos there. Marko,
think
Legends saying Marko's allied versus my Sove.
Yeah, Andy through.
I think so.
If he kills his MCV, this is the thing though. If he can just camp with bunkers,
And look like one miner, but there's so many plastics now. Radar is out. Yeah, Andy's just gonna spam desos now.
That might be it,
That changes it. That getting that radar out.
Yeah.
It sell it, and then you just sell it right now.
There was definitely a window for Marko though.
Yeah.
Maybe he can still do something. I don't know, but it's the gap is closing.
3 GIs. Sorry, 3 desos. All of that infantry is now useless. And Andy's on 3 miners to 1 for Marko.
Crazy.
And Andy's now got a bit of an eco going here. 4 miners now. Which means those infantry as well will, you know, 4 miners. Pull them back. Deploy the deso. Do some damage. You will get that miner, yeah. Where did Andy's runners go?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was going for the MCP. That could be game.
Could be.
Ouch.
No
Ouch.
war factory.
Kill the barracks? Yes.
No
kill the barracks.
racks. Oh, the bunker's killing everything.
The thing is, though.
And now it's all in.
The thing is,
Chopper.
Andy still can win. Andy can win.
He
still.
can. Yeah, you got to get rid of the, like, radiation.
Oh man.
Yeah. Nighthawks. Nighthawks would win.
Marko should go in with the tanks.
Oh, there are the 3 rhinos.
Oh, elite.
No.
Must keep that alive at all costs. That's a game winning elite.
Yep. Oh, but the plastics going in the red.
Keep that miner alive, mate.
Yeah.
It's man.
This is so. Oh no! Go down.
Oh.
You've got 1 deso.
Bring those GIs. Bring those GIs. Oh no! Keep saving. Oh my god.
But the elite Connies, don't underestimate them.
Oh, he's keeping that. Elite
Keeping it
That's
back
smart.
and against 1 rhino. Oh, it's got 1 health left.
That's it.
And
That
he's
is it.
still sending out, building out plastics. 5 grizzlies.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
Classic random elite save. Yes.
Oh
That
man.
was that was if that elite hadn't come out, that would have been a very different game, I think.
That was mental. Wow. Is that was the final game?
That was the final game.
Wow.